Guys, welcome back. Okay, this week I'm going to start out with sort of a subscriber help, but it's not just for one specific subscriber. It's going to be for a lot of people, and I think that most of us are going to really enjoy this. Okay, start the story off. One of my subscribers asked me to do a peacock palette for her, and she couldn't get the peacock blend going correctly. And it kind of confused me that, peacock feathers are not that difficult to render doing the colors. And I thought about it and thought about it, and then I realized that maybe the way the information to people is presented, I'm just as guilty, being that I am a presenter to you. And I wanted to clear up a really big concept for people. There are two different ways of coloring or choosing colors. One is by pencil blends, and the other is by pencil palettes. Pencil palettes, when they look good, they follow the color chart. There's definite rules of what becomes more pleasing, where the color can go. You have the complementary colors. You've got colors that go side by side with each other. And I did several videos on that, which I will link. So that follows the color wheel. What people are confusing the color wheel with is pencil blending. Pencil blending is when you're mixing two colors together in one specific spot. How would they look? Not all pencil blends look well together. Not every color that you're going to pick out of your box is going to blend into a prettier version of itself. Yet you could take the same two colors, put them side by side, create a palette using those two colors, and they look amazing. Let's take the example of the Christmas colors, or red and green. Red and green do not mix well together. In some cases, you can get away with it in small batches, but I would never do a picture that had a predominant red-green mix. It's just not that nice. But you take a picture and you put red and green in it where they're laying next to each other, and you've got just about every Christmas picture out there that's very pleasing to the eye and brings about warm, fuzzy feelings. So this week we're going to be looking at pencil blends versus pencil palettes. Now I'm putting up on the screen a lot of pencil palettes, and I will give you the numbers for these, and this is to help my subscriber who had trouble with the peacock. She didn't really tell me which peacock version she was working on and having the trouble with. I probably should have asked, but I went out, I found a whole bunch of peacocks, made a whole bunch of palettes for her, and this way she could pick and choose what she wants. But if she's trying to blend those colors, not all of these blend well. Now take this picture of the peacock, the orange and blue and green. You can virtually create mud mixing these colors together. Orange and blue do not go together. Orange and green do not go together in a mix. But look how beautiful they are when they're sitting side by side. So I suggest to everybody who's having trouble picking a palette or want something new, go through some of the palettes that are out there on the internet. There's thousands upon thousands of them, and choose one. Then you can work on getting the pencils. Now on here, on the green, I made the color palette so that these pencils will look good next to each other. By no means do I want you to blend them. You can use pencils in between to get a nice blend going into the color that doesn't really blend well with your main color. And that's what we are going to be working on all week. I've got a whole bunch of really good demos and projects going for you. I've got subscriber questions where it tied into this. And so I really think it's going to be a fun week for us, just examining pencil blends versus pencil palettes. And after this, I'm going to be very specific about what is a blend and what is a palette color. I've been, myself, I guess I'm guilty, I've been putting it as combos. It's not really a combo, could be a blend or it could be a palette. So I no longer will be using the word combos, and I will be much more specific so that it helps you guys know where to put that pencil and what to do and not to do with that pencil. Top it all off, I have some really strange blends to show you this week, things that I would never have even thought of, and that I discovered as far as blending goes. So it's going to be a really good week. So I will see you tomorrow with our first of this series, and let's have some fun. Keep coloring, keep those questions coming. My email address is in the description box below. Feel free to use it. I answer everybody. You can make requests to me. If I can do a request, I absolutely will. I answer or email either by voice here, or I will answer you personally in email if you are too shy to ask in public. So take care, and I will see you guys tomorrow.